Welcome back to Artificial Evidence, the podcast where technology and truth collide. I'm your host, Owen Carver, and today we delve into a case that is as puzzling as it is terrifying, a case that will make you think twice about the safety of everyday conveniences.
This is the story of Marcus Blake, a 27-year-old rideshare driver from Atlanta, Georgia. On a cold and rainy night in 2021, Marcus set out to do what he had done countless times before: pick up passengers and ferry them across the sprawling city. Atlanta is a vibrant, bustling urban hub, alive with activity day and night, and rideshare drivers like Marcus keep the city moving. But on this particular evening, Marcus's car would become the scene of an unspeakable mystery. It started like any other night. Marcus's app pinged with a request for a pickup on Peachtree Street, a long and winding artery that cuts through Atlanta's core. The passenger was listed as Alex, a name as unassuming as the dozens of others Marcus had encountered that week. Yet something about this trip would be different. Hours later, Marcus's car was found abandoned in a desolate parking lot on the outskirts of the city. The vehicle's interior was eerily clean, almost sterile, as if it had been wiped down. But one chilling clue remained. The car's GPS system had been tampered with, its recent trip history wiped except for a single cryptic entry. Coordinates that led investigators to a vacant lot near an industrial district. At first, police were stumped. Marcus had no known enemies, no debts, no history of risky behavior. He was a quiet, hard-working man who kept to himself. His disappearance seemed random, inexplicable. But as investigators dug deeper into Marcus's rideshare history, patterns began to emerge, patterns that would unravel a far more sinister story. Detectives turned to an AI system to analyze the data from Marcus's rideshare app. The results were startling. Over the past 6 months, Marcus's account had logged numerous trips to specific locations across Atlanta, each tied to suspicious activity. The algorithm flagged these trips as anomalies, revealing a network of drop-offs that seemed coordinated, deliberate. The investigation took a darker turn when surveillance footage surfaced from the night of Marcus's disappearance. The grainy video showed his car stopping at the designated pickup spot on Peachtree Street. But instead of one passenger, there appeared to be 2 figures entering the vehicle. Both faces were obscured by hoods, their identities unknown. Who were these passengers? And why had Marcus's car ended up miles away in a vacant lot? As the AI analysis continued, connections began to emerge between Marcus's trips and a series of unsolved crimes in the city: drug trafficking, illegal gambling operations, and even human trafficking. The rideshare platform, it seemed, had become an unwitting accomplice in a shadowy underground network, and Marcus, perhaps unknowingly, had been swept up in it. But the most chilling discovery was yet to come. Forensic analysis of Marcus's car revealed faint traces of a chemical used to incapacitate victims, suggesting that Marcus might not have been the only target that night. In the end, the algorithm pieced together a haunting story of manipulation and exploitation, revealing how ordinary tools like rideshare apps could be weaponized for dark purposes. Yet despite the breakthroughs in the case, Marcus himself remains missing to this day. Was he silenced because he knew too much? Or was he simply a pawn in a larger, more dangerous game? This is the unsettling reality of our modern world. Convenience comes with a cost, and even the most mundane interactions can hide chilling secrets. Join me, Owen Carver, as we unravel these mysteries week after week. In Artificial Evidence, the algorithm doesn't just know, it exposes.